Hello everyone and welcome to my unboxing and first look at this Hoover Sprint lightweight cordless vacuum cleaner. This is just the unboxing and first look. It's a rechargeable machine, so it does need a full charge before I can demonstrate it. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, click the bell icon and you'll be notified when the review has been uploaded, which should be approximately 1 week from the date of making this video. This particular cleaner was supplied to me free from AO.com, I have to point that out, but I won't be biased. I'm going to put it through its paces in the review, see how good or bad it is, and give you my honest opinion at the end of the demo. Okay, without any further ado, let's unbox, and I think this might need some assembly. This Hoover Sprint is model S1216RB. And it has a 21.6 volt lithium ion battery, and Hoover claim up to 50 minutes run time, and it has Hoover's cycling technology. We'll be seeing how effective their cyclone action is when I do the demo. Let's pull it out. It's a very nice smart red colour. So yes, the handle does need some assembly. Of course, we've got the instruction manual and the guarantee. I believe it will have a 1-year parts and labour guarantee, this model. We have the charging adapter. Looks like it's a fairly long lead on this. Now the battery I don't think is removable on this machine, so you do have to charge it near a socket. But that's a fairly long cable. So you could plug it into your hallway or your landing possibly, or the corner of your kitchen. That's certainly over a metre, probably about 1.5 meters of cable connected to the adapter. And the handle is in 2 parts, but it is actually connected using quite a thin wire here. So take care when you're unpacking not to tug on that cord, you don't want to damage it. Okay. So there's the cleaner out of the box. I think it'll just be a case of inserting the handle until it clicks into position, so I'll do that now. According to the instructions, you need to connect these wires up before you assemble the handle, but mine were pre-connected straight out of the box. So I'm assuming if you decide to buy this cleaner, yours should come pre-assembled as well. If it isn't pre-assembled, it's just a case of pushing the wires together, making sure, of course, the blue and brown wires are opposite each other. But I think with this type of arrangement, it'll only let you put it in one way. So make sure that that is connected. Be careful not to trap the cable when you insert the upper handle into the lower handle. And before you do, you have to ensure that the Hoover logo and the silver buttons are at the front. I don't think it'll let you push it in any other way. Just carefully push down the cable, again making sure it's not trapped, and then push it down until it clicks, and you'll know it's properly in position because a little black piece will show either side of the lower handle here. You will be able to disassemble it if you need to put it back in the box for any reason, but you'll probably need a screwdriver, flat bladed screwdriver either side to press it in, and then you'll be able to pull the handle out. That's all the assembly done. Now, according to the instruction book, I need to now charge this for 24 hours. The charging port for the Hoover Sprint is at the back of the handle, so you just need to plug the adapter in and then leave it, as I said, for 24 hours, but subsequent charges should take approximately 6 hours, but you're supposed to charge it fully for 24 hours before the first use. When the cleaner is charging, this LED indicator will flash until all 3 bars are fully illuminated. Even if it fully illuminates before the 24 hours, I suggest you do leave it for the full 24 hours before you first use the Hoover Sprint. The Hoover Sprint has a 2-position switch on the front of the handle. Setting 1 is for cleaning hard floors with suction only, and setting 2 incorporates the rotating brush bar when you're cleaning carpets. Like most cordless cleaners I've used, the Hoover Sprint has quite a small dirt container, and it's located here at the base of the unit. To remove it, there's a little bin release lever here, so just squeeze that and pull it out. It's a little bit stiff, and this is where all the dirt gathers. To empty the dirt, you've got another catch here on the side. You've got to open that and empty the dirt into a bin. From the size of it, it looks like you will have to empty it after each use. There's a filter here which will be washable, and you'll need to clean that from time to time. I'll give you more details on the maintenance of this machine in the full demo. But there's a two-part filter. There's this plastic mesh shroud, and then inside is a fabric filter that does come out. There we go, that lifts out, and actually it's a two-part filter. There's a sponge part which can be removed for cleaning, and this fabric part. So all this will be washable. You need to make sure, of course, it's fully dry before putting it back into the cleaner. This part as well, you can rinse that under the tap to make sure it's thoroughly clean, and then that just connects back in there. And I can't see any reason why you couldn't give the bin a rinse or a wipe out from time to time, but again, make sure it is 100% dry before reassembly. So just pop that filter back in. It locks in place, close the lid, and then we can slide the dirt container back into the machine. This is the exhaust vent of the cleaner, and although it does have a filter inside, this cover isn't removable, so you can't wash the final filter. You only have to wash the filters in the dirt bin. This is the underside of the Hoover Sprint and the rotating agitator. Now the brushes are quite long but very soft, so I'm not sure how effective they'll be at picking up difficult pet hair, but I'll be obviously demonstrating that during the video. I'll be putting down quite a lot of pet hair and seeing how the Hoover Sprint copes. Now, of course, if you've got pets or long-haired people, often the hair can wrap around the central part of the agitator, so you need to be able to clean that. Now there is a little strip here, a lot of agitators, brush bars have it, on either side, and that's to enable you to put a pair of scissors or a knife along the strip to help remove the hair. But to make it even easier, you can remove this whole thing. Just here there is a little screw thread. Now I've got a 5p coin which hopefully will be suitable. So if I turn it to the unlocked position, I should be able to remove this end cap. So that comes off entirely, and then we should be able to lift out the roller. So as you can see, it's fairly easy. Much easier to clean now. Make sure there's no hair trapped inside that part and around either end caps. So yes, it looks a little bit flimsy compared to some of the brush rollers I've seen. But the proof, of course, is in the demo, so we'll see how effective this particular brush bar is. And of course, once the brush bar is out of the machine, you can have a look. Give this a wipe over with a wet wipe if you want to. You can check for any blockages. Despite its looks, it doesn't have a central air path. The actual air path for this cleaner, I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit hard to angle, but it's at this side. Now, a lot of the cleaners I've used have a central air path, which I find is better. This is to one side, but we'll have to see. It might not affect the performance. I always prefer the central air path. Seems to do a better job with the cleaners I've used. But anyway, I haven't even turned this machine on yet because of course I've got to wait 24 hours. So I can't give you my full judgment until I've used it. So as I said, this is just the first look. So we need to relocate the brush bar. Now there's a flat piece at the top of the end here, and I'm assuming it's the flat side upwards. So it looks it's a bit tricky compared to some. I'll try it the other way around actually. No, it isn't the flat way up. I'm doing it wrong, folks, I think. After perusing the instruction book, you are supposed to insert the brush roll with this arrow down. It's a bit hard to catch on camera, but there's a down arrow on here, so that has to be facing towards the machine when you reinsert the brush roll. Well, that was a bit fiddly, I have to say, but once you work out how to do it, it was okay. So that's in position correctly now. It rotates freely, and then all I need to do is pop this little red end cap back. Locate it at the front first. There's a little lip, push it towards the back, and then use a coin or a screwdriver to turn the screw thread into the locked position. The Hoover Sprint has 3 LED lights at the front that illuminate when cleaning, but only in carpet mode. Well, that's all about I can show you on this Hoover Sprint for now, until the full demonstration following very soon. So please subscribe, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when that video is ready. I've also got a few more cordless cleaners coming up on my channel in the near future, including Bosch's new unlimited cordless, and possibly, fingers crossed, the latest Dyson, the V10. So that's something to look forward to. If you have any comments or questions about this particular cleaner, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.